Hello, everybody. My name is Lisa Wright, and I am a realtor and associate broker in the Fredericksburg, Virginia office. And I'm also a partner in crime with Miss Lynn Hamilton on everything Canva. We discovered this tool many years ago, and when I think back to the basic uses we did then compared to what it's turned into now, it's simply amazing. If you ever want to hear a really great story, look up who created Canva and what it's all about. It's pretty amazing what one young lady did with this. But anyway, it's too exciting and too wonderful not to share with all of our agents. It's probably the absolute best, either free or very low cost marketing tool you can invest in. A lot of our documents and templates in Cardinal Nest are linked to it. So it's one of those things that you really need to learn how to use if you can. With that said, I am going to do a screen share now with you guys. And boom, here is my partner in crime. This is a lady you should recognize. But with that said, I am going to segue straight into what the Canva screen looks like when you start out with your own brand new account. Now, that said, under this word recents, you will not have all of these projects below that. These are projects I have been collecting and doing over the years. So yours might look very blank or empty compared to this, but don't worry, it won't take long to fill it up. So just an overview of what you've got here. You've got this row here, this top menu bar, and this is where you can quickly select, I want to make a video, I want to do a social media post, I want to do a presentation. And I can tell you, if you ever create a presentation in Canva, you will never go back to PowerPoint. It's amazing. On the left, coming down the left side here, we have another menu bar, and these are the Canva apps. Just like the apps on your phone, they do different things, they contribute to Canva. And this column will ultimately just continue growing and growing. So you've got two ways to start a project. Some of us are creative and like to start with a blank canvas, and some of us like some of the work done for us so that it looks really awesome and professional, and all we have to do is change parts. So let's look at that first. That is what is called a template. Canva has hundreds of thousands of templates for anything you could imagine. Birthday party invite, yard sale, flyer, letter, you name it, they've got it. So I'm going to click on templates, and I am going to tell Canva that I want to do something with a house for sale. And it populates tons and tons of choices where you can almost find your branding, colors, and everything ready to go. One thing you do need to be wary of is if in the lower right-hand corner there is a crown, kind of looks like the Hallmark crown, that means you have to belong to the paid program to use it. If it doesn't have that, like this one, that means it's free and you can use it. The difference between paid and free is about $150 a year. And I know new agents have to spend money wisely, but I can tell you it is probably the best 150 you will ever invest. It's got tons of tools that we will not get into for quite some time because we're going to do baby steps with our training. But let's click here on this free one. The first thing it'll do is say, okay, here's what you've picked. It's a beige, brown, simple collage Instagram post. So we're going to click on the purple to customize this template. So this looks great. It's very professional. Now we have to personalize it. If you notice how my mouse, everything it hovers over turns purple, that means these are all editable fields, including the pictures. So obviously we don't want this picture. We want a picture of our listing. So we click on that and hit the delete key, and it leaves us a placeholder to put in a picture from our listing. We will get to that eventually. Same with text. If I double click here, I can change the price to 600,000. I can, if I don't like the background color, again, whatever is purple is what you are working on. So you click each item individually, but I don't like this tan background. Super easy to change. You go up to where that color appears here, click on it, change it to brown, change it to blue, change it to red. It's that easy, okay? That's the beauty of starting with a template is you can just pick and choose different parts, you can also add to whatever is here. So that is the beauty of a template. But let's go back to creating from scratch. To get back to the main screen in Canva, you always use this little home. Just think of it, it's taking you back home. Click there, and let's use this purple plus button to create something we want. Everybody uses Facebook, it seems, so let's do a Facebook post. And you notice you have lots of choices here. I'm going to choose landscape. That's what I use a lot for my social media. And notice now we have this big artist empty canvas. It's already sized perfectly for Facebook. We don't have to do a thing to that. All we have to do now is start creating it. I like to build from the back front. So I'm going to slide all the way down this menu bar until I see background. Then I've got to decide, what do I want my background to be? Do I want it to be abstract? Do I want it to be textures? Do I want it to be nature? Do I want it to look like the side of a wooden house? If so, I pick that one. Do I want it to be dark paneling? Do I want it to be grass, etc., or just simply a solid color? So once you've picked your background, you've painted the back of your canvas, now we're going to start adding to it. So again, we're going to come back over here. We're going to click on elements. Elements is so much fun. There are pictures and graphics of everything you could ever desire in this category. So let's put in the obvious, a house. Again, notice these little crowns are popping up and they're becoming more and more prevalent. And that's what ultimately made me want to switch to the paid version, because I wanted to play with all of this. But here's one that doesn't have it, so I'm just going to click on it. And notice now it's on my canvas. I can, as long as that purple line is around it, I can drag it, move it, resize it, put it in the upper right-hand corner, do whatever I want to do. But let's say that's good. Now I need some text. So I clicked here where it says text, and I am going to add a subheading. And you can see how bold and large it is. So I'm going to get my subheading, I'm going to drag it to the top, and I'm going to put my business name there. And don't forget, we now have to disclose not only our business name, but Samsung Properties and where we are located for full disclosure. Make sure when you're creating marketing items that you are following the rules for what must be contained, whether it's electronic, paper, or otherwise. So now we have a background, we have an element, the picture, we have some text. I'm going to go back up to element because I want a real estate agent in here. That's not me. Well, looky here. Granted, crown, and so forth. Not many choices here without the crown, but here's one. And actually, now that we see that, we may not want our original house. Maybe we like this one better, and maybe we don't. Maybe we like a different one better. I think we had some individual agents up here somewhere that were free, maybe not. We can add sold signs. And all you have to do up here is type what you want. So I want a car in the picture. Now I've got cars to pick from. I resize it appropriately for the picture and drag and drop. It's that simple, okay? And it's fun. Elements has everything. Your imagination is the limit. But start playing with just these 4 elements. Again, background, the blue, which is down here. Then elements are things like the house, the sold sign, and the car. And then we added some text to it. So let's just say we're finished with our party invitation or real estate flyer. Now we need to go to the upper right corner of Canva where it says share. And what we're going to do is download. So if we click download and click this drop down arrow, we can download it as a JPEG, a PNG, a PDF, and great, even better, it tells you exactly which one is the best choice for you. But once you've picked it, you will then click download and it will download to your computer. Two things. Remember, Canva saves everything. It saves every step. It saves every project without you asking it to. So be careful of how much you download to your computer or it will fill up quickly. And likewise, be a little wary of how many projects you save in Canva if they are ones you are not going to use. You want to empty your projects and your trash can in Canva just like you do anything else. So, coming back to this, again, this is how you would get to a finished project, how you would download it. I'm going to come back to the main screen. And I want to show you one more thing that I got Lynn's permission to do with hers earlier. But as I stated earlier, everything in Cardinal Nest is gradually becoming more and more Canva friendly. So you go to Cardinal Nest, you find a newsletter, 1 page, 2 page, or 4 page. I happen to do 4. I click on it in Cardinal Nest, and this is what's going to happen. It's going to populate into your Canva account with the click of a button. Cardinal Nest, find the newsletter, click on Canva, and here you end up without logging in, doing anything separate. The newsletter is ready to roll minus about 3 points of personalization. When you open this up in your account right here, you're going to see a picture of our illustrious leader, Donnie Sampson, and you're going to click on his picture and remove it, and then you're going to drop in a favorite picture of yourself. You're going to go to the second page. It's already done for you. You're going to the third page, which is intentionally left blank so that you can put in anything you want. This is an example of using cardinal statistics that they send you each week. I have used this page in July to discuss fireworks safety. I have used this page in December to talk about Christmas holiday traditions. You can use this page for anything you want, depending on who your audience will be. And last page always has a great recipe, some real estate advice, and down at the bottom, again, a place for a picture of you and some personalization. And it's ready to go. You download it to your desktop, you go to the office and print it. I keep them in my car. I drop them off at doctor's offices. I drop them off and put them in the magazine stack where I get my car serviced. Very, very easy to utilize your newsletters. But Canva is a gift, everybody. It's a learning curve. Lynn and I are here always to help you. The videos and training on Canva are unlimited. So everything I have ever gone into AI for and said, I want to do XYZ, can Canva do it? I have yet to receive one thing that Canva cannot do. And some of the advanced features with the paid plans are absolutely amazing. But we will get to that in bite-sized pieces, step by step. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can come back here. And I just want to let you know that we will be back with many more recordings, many more steps and lessons to make you perfect Canva users. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you out there for all of the training. Thank you.